Rage and Gill versus e-bikes. The battle begins. E-bikes win. I bought these lenses filter for the they really for the DJI Osmos, whatever. But you know the extra is the same as extra edge is the same as the DJI Pocket 4. I mean not the Pocket, but the Osmos 4. The extra edge is the same, and the 5 Pro is the same as the extra edge Pro. I'm gonna stop in what was that American Best Wings and give me something to eat, and maybe eat it down here or take it home. But they wouldn't let me take my bike in there. I mean, the one guy in there, he wouldn't let me take my bike all the way in. He tried to tell me to like put it in the middle hallway or something. I'm like, let me take that back. I'm too old to be trying to chase somebody who's snatching up my bike and stuff like that. And there's like plenty of room in there, and they let me take it in there before. It's just that guy. I kind of had a feeling he was going to be an ass about it. I don't know why he was making such a big deal from this spot to that spot. But I'm like, I'd rather have it right in front of me, if it's out of the way. I mean, you got enough room for me to put it out the way, so I don't know why it's a big deal. But I was like, you know what? Then I won't eat in here today. I'm not leaving my bike out here, hallway or nothing. You can't let me sit it by me while I order my food. Then I won't be ordering no food. I won't be giving you my money. As black people in America, we take a lot of stuff and just give people our money anyway, It'd be something if they never let me bring the bike in there before. Matter of fact, my first bike, my red bike, which is bigger than this bike, they used to let me bring that bike in there all the time. And it had 26-inch tires and the big tires too. The big flat tires. I mean, when the fat tire bikes started really getting popular, when I did my DIY first bike, I used to ride it around there and get food all the time. I know it's probably different people in there, but I brought it in there since then too. I brought this bike in there a couple of times. So I don't know why he's making a big deal about trying to put my bike out in the little middle hallway thing. Actually, it'd be more in somebody's way out there than it would have been where I was trying to sit it by the trash can. But anyways, I was like, well, you won't be getting my money today. And I was like, you know me. You know I come in here all the time. So you gonna risk me not coming in here no more? Okay. I'm not gonna I'm poor. In case y'all don't know that in YouTube world. I know a lot of y'all little kids think because you do a YouTube video like you're some kind of professional or something. But no, you just cut on a camera and record your everyday life. That doesn't make you a professional. And it's no YouTube put out the requirements for you to upload videos. If they thought anything was wrong with it, they would not allow you to put the video up, or they would give you a strike, or they would somehow let you know they're not happy with the video. So for all you guys out there in YouTube world who always want to, nitpick and, an old guy who just showing you his life, oh, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. Think about that. I mean, nitpick yourself to think, why do I have this urge to make a negative comment to somebody that's just showing you a part of their life? Think about that. You need to nitpick yourself. You know what I'm saying? Before you make comments like that, before you got, you young kids out there, it's understandable. Y'all young kids, I understand that, but you older guys, man, y'all should be shaming yourself. And and if you ever see a video and you think somebody's doing something wrong, and you know how to do better, go do your own video. Upload your own video. It's not hard. I mean, a decent Android Android phone with a decent camera, that's all you really need. They got really good cheap microphones that you can buy now. Hell, I got one by Lavari. I think I paid like $12, maybe $15 for it, and it's a decent mic. It's a pretty good mic. I use it with my phone when I do videos with my phone, but I'm actually using the camera now. But I do have the FossyBot camera phone. This is FossyBot's action camera cell phone. The F116 Pro. Get you one of these. And that way you have a phone and an action camera. Go upload your own videos. To be honest, I don't do these videos for you guys. I do these videos for my grandchildren, for them in the future. If YouTube and video is still around when they get old. But that's the reason why I do these videos. I don't really do them for y'all. And this is my second channel. This is one of my channels. This is something I like to do. I love to do is tinker around with my e-bikes. And I got quite a few of them. And anybody who knows anything about e-bikes, they know this is not how this e-bike looked. And for my man who's asking about this double crown suspension, now it's some space in there between the two. Trust me, I understand why you asking the question. It's not just an easy, disassemble and just put the air forks on there and put them on there. You got to do some. You're gonna have to do some figuring out there, because I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. I mean, you asked me a question about the double crown forks, and it's been a while since I did them. And even now, I have some play in my forks right here, and that's probably what you asking about. But I think the solution is, what you want to do is you want to loosen up your top crown, the 3 screws here, and then you want to loosen up all your for this. And then what you want to do is you want to tighten the bolt on this. That way it's loose to pull down. Cause what it is I had to use some spacers, and that's probably what you didn't realize, that I have spacers in here. Let me give you a close up on what I got going on here. See, I had to put these spacers in here between to take up some of the space on the what are these? Bucklos forks? Air forks? Yeah, I had to put those spacers in there. And let me see, what else I had to do? Yeah, because I think with the original, and it's been a while, man. I'm an old man now. My memory is not sharp as it used to be. And if I remember correctly, it's a huge spacer in here on the original forks. So when you put this on here, trying to switch them over to these forks, you're gonna have to buy you some spacers so you can adjust. It might be less space or it might be just as much or more, but I think it was less because I think the spacer that came on the original forks was huge. So yeah, can you see that what I got going on there? And see to tighten this up, what you want to do is when you start bolting or tighten this screw down to tighten all this up, you want to have all this loose first. You want to tighten up this first because that way it can pull everything down tight and then tighten up the rest of this. Then you tighten this up and ease here. That way you don't get that slack in there. As long as when you put the head thing in here, when they give you all those mounting gaskets and stuff, make sure you use all of them properly. Because if you don't, then none of this ain't gonna help you because it's an important little gasket that you're supposed to put in there. If it's not in there, man, that's where a lot of people make that mistake and their forks be shaky and stuff. So I got a little shake in mine. So I think I just need to tighten this down more like I just told you to do. But yeah, that's how I did that. Cause those forks definitely not you just change them over and they fit perfectly. No. Anytime you do you upgrade your forks and stuff like that, you're more than likely you're gonna have to make some kind of adjustments. So it's always good to have you some spacers on hand. I mean, if you can afford to do it, just get you some to have at all time. Because whenever, say you was to damage your forks and need to replace them with something, unless you get the exact same ones, you might run into that problem where you need some spacers. And if you ever damage your forks and need to put another fork on your bike, and you put the same one on there and they some crappy forks, you're crazy. That's the time you definitely should upgrade your forks. But anyways, yeah. And for you guys out there, young guys and old, look, I'm an old man. This is something I love to do. I'm not a professional. If I was a professional, I'd be doing this for money. Everybody thinks everybody who do YouTube videos and stuff is making money. I'm not making no money doing this, at least not yet. Yes. And if I was making money, trust me, if it gets to the point where I get monetized, I'm going to make sure that I give y'all the best information, best quality, whatever that I'm doing to a person. Because if I get paid to do something, I'm going to do it the best of my ability. I'm a research guy, if you know what I mean by that. If you understand what I am, if you're a perfectionist, you will understand when I say I'm a research guy, what that means. Trust me, I drove my boys crazy. They like their dad's a perfectionist. And I didn't stand for them to let them do anything improper. That's not correct. I'm a stickler for doing something proper because the reason why I'm like that is, years of doing stuff 2 times, 3 times because you didn't take the time to do it correct the first time. Years of doing that will make you be a perfectionist where you learn to slow down, research what you're doing, and then do it. This tastes pretty good, man. This C4. I probably shouldn't be drinking this, with my health issues. But, I got one of my doctors told me it was okay for me to go back to the gym. So if y'all see me in the gym, that's the reason why. Matter of fact, I need to go find out about getting a membership or renewing my membership. Raging Guild versus Z-Bikes. Subscribe to the channel and click the notify bell so you can stay on top of the latest video releases.